Glorious day to you, my friends. Welcome to day number 63 of Shine, Stargate Heart, Illuminate Your Natural Essence, where we are exploring our inner being, subtly exploring our inner being, spending time with it, while chanting the magical chant, Om Mani Padme Hum, Nyaharshaya Akatukura Charata. 108 times using the mala of joy, and we're doing this for 108 days, and this is day number 63. Day number 63, we are exploring the chakra, subtly exploring. We're seeing what our inner being has to say about Vishuddha, the throat chakra, the sound chakra, the Akash chakra, the purity chakra, the truth chakra, nihakaya ashahatukuta hudayata. Sihitiyata atakaryarta. And this is the third day of Vishuddha, and this is the last day of us breathing in the energies of Vishuddha, niyatyakatakarya, breathing in the energies of truth, of vibration, niyaryachikohutukuryato, of sound, both our sound that we project and the sound, the vibration of the universe. Where we're exploring the purity, the truth, in all that is. In this mala of joy, we break up the 108 beads into 9 groups of 12. And each of the 9 groups represents one of the chakras in our Merkaba, our ascension vehicle, which is our light body, our auric field, and these 9 chakras are at the bottom of our Merkaba, Vasundhara, the Earth Star chakra, and then moving up to Muladhara, the root chakra, Svadhisthana, the sacral chakra, Manipura, the solar plexus chakra, Anahata, the heart chakra, Vishuddha, the throat chakra, Anya or Agnya, the third eye chakra, Sahasrara, the crown chakra, and then at the top of our Merkaba, the soul star chakra, Vyapini, Nihakasha Esko Utokoryata. And in each of the 9 groups of 12, each of the chakras, we break up the 12 seeds into 4 groups of 3, where it's modeled after Sama, Vritti, Pranayama, box breath, where the first 3 seeds or first 3 days are breathing in the energy. And then for the next 3 days, we are holding our breath. See, yeah, no cheating. You got to hold your breath for 3 days. Where we're exciting the energy inside. We're playing with the energy. We're seeing what it is. We breathed it in. Now we're playing with it. We're baking it. And then the next 3 days, or the next 3 seeds, we're breathing out. So we're breathing out. We're radiating this energy out. We have breathed it in. We have played with it. We know what it is, and we're now sharing it with everyone. And then the final 3 days, we are holding our breath with an empty set of lungs. We are becoming present with the energy. We've learned how to breathe it in. We've learned how to excite it. We've learned how to radiate it outwards. Now we're embodying it. We're being present with it. So utukuriya shahayatata. This is day number 3 of Vishuddha. So we're working subtly, no conscious thought. We plant the seed right now that we are breathing in the energy. This is the last final sips. We think we have a full set of lungs, but there's more awesomeness to breathe in. If you try, you can squeeze more air in. That's what this is. We can squeeze more awesomeness into our lives. We can squeeze more truth into our lives. Interesting. Interesting. I didn't think that was coming up. And we're subtly working with it, because this magic happens because we're spending time with our inner being, simply by focusing on the chant and by focusing on our breath And by focusing on the counting, chanting Om, Mani, Padme, Hum, breathe out, breathe out, breathe in on the 8 count. And then we repeat it again. And then continue. And by focusing on the count and focusing on the chant and focusing on the breath, everything else just goes away. Because we're so focused on the chant, we're so focused on the breath. And then the magic happens. That's the best part about the whole thing. The magic just happens because we're intently focused. By being. And mantra is a tool of the mind. And at this point, we're training our body to focus. We're training to intently focus and then allowing our inner being to shine. Actually, we're not even allowing our inner being to shine. By focusing, our inner being shines. It's the most natural thing for you, which is your inner being. There is no difference between your inner being and you. It is simply a viewpoint of your ego that you are separate. It's actually a blocker of Anya. And when we work on that on day 73 through, I don't know, Tikatiara 84, Nitukushaya Tata, we're working on Agnya and our intuition, the light chakra, where it deals with insight or vision, knowing, wisdom of all that is up here, this higher thought form. And it's blocked by illusion. And the biggest illusion is separation. That our ego is separate from our inner being, that our inner being is separate from God, and that our inner being is separate from everyone else's inner being. Because the all is the one, and the one is the all. And with these higher thought forms, we're connected to the Akash. We're connected to all of our lifetimes. We can be connected to all of anyone's lifetimes. And we're connected to our ancestral lifetimes through Vasundhara. And with the higher thought forms, it's now apparent. And we can do this because everything is here and now. And with a higher thought form, Vishuddha, Anya, Sahasrara, in the Vijnanamaya Kosha, we have access to all the nows, no matter what information, no matter where it happened, no matter when it happened, no matter what realm it happened. We have the ability to tap into it if we allow it. Sokutiyarata, with focus and just setting the mind aside and letting it happen. Water is life, my friends. That's the biggest blocker for beginning channelers, is to let the mouth do the talking. Because the mind wants to control what the mouth wants to say. Because that's how we've learned how to do it our entire life. But once we let go, whether light language comes out, whether channeling comes out, and the people who do the light codes, and if you watch today's Hukala webinar, Wendy Wolf and Dave Yellen were on, and Dave was instrumental in publishing Wendy's book on light codes and light language, and many books. These are amazing things that when we open ourselves up to what is out there, the knowledge that is available in this now, because everything is here and now. That's the second law. You exist. Actually, there's a third law. The first law is you exist. It's an immutable law. You exist. It's impossible for you to not exist. You exist outside of time and inside of time. Before time, if you want it, but that's a time frame. The all is the one, and the one is the all. Everything is here and now. What you give out to the universe is what you get back. That's the law of attraction. And change. Everything changes except for the first four laws. Even change changes. Those are Bashar's 5 laws. And I resonate with them. Because I believe I exist outside of time. I believe you exist outside of time. And since I can access many nouns, it's just like I've reinforced it in myself that I can access the other nouns and some information from this higher thought form, from the higher realms. It's just an idea of separation, this word realm. At the beginning, it's permission to imagine. But if you can imagine it, you can create it. Because our imagination is like hope. It is the one bright light in a dark room. It's, I still believe in the light. I still believe in positivity. Even though I don't quite see it, I believe it's there. And therefore, it does exist. If you believe it exists, if you hope that it exists, it exists. And if you can imagine that it exists, it exists. So So, I guess, hope, imagination. Maybe that's the title. Breathing in hope and imagination. We're not going to add any other words on that. Because that's enough. Because those are open-ended words. I don't know what you're hoping for. I don't know what you're imagining. But keep doing it. So, let us get started because it is 12:12. I'm going to take a sip of water. I invite you to close your eyes and to relax. Whether you're lying down or sitting in seated meditation. To be relaxed and hopefully with a straight spine so that the energy flows more freely. And those in moving meditations, remember to be easy on yourselves and stay comfortable. And enjoy yourself. And let us focus our awareness on our breath. As we slowly deepen our breath, and as we slowly become more aware of our breath, as we feel our breath, as we feel its temperature, its volume, its color. And again, let us do that. Let us feel how it feels to feel the color of our in-breath. As we feel how it feels to feel the color of our out-breath. Yes, it is a bizarre topic. Allow it to happen. As we breathe in, the color of our breath. As we breathe out, what color is it? Is it the same? Is it different? Now let us focus our awareness on our heart centers. Nihokotoro hudanati ariatakasha hiatata. For in our heart center is the home of our holy fire. Nihakatari hashakahia sahatati ariata. And our holy fire is the source of our bright light. Nihokotoro utanahatakahiata. And every breath that we take with intention fans the flames of our holy fire, and it purifies our vision of our bright light, and therefore brightens our bright light. As we invite and allow the holy fire to flow in, through, and around, and every way, and everywhere, and everywhen. In every way, and everywhere, and everywhen. And we ask the holy fire to only allow in that which is for our highest good. And the highest good of all. Shosho utukata riata anaka saerta. Ishko ur hasa eka asirniata arata atariata. And I invite you to start the divine flow if you have not done so already. Let us take the energy in our heart centers. Let us move it up through the chakras, get more pure holy fire, and purify all of our chakras. Moving it up through Vishuddha, through Anya, through Sahasrara, through Vyapini, moving it up through the realms, and into the highest source of consciousness, the home of the holy fire, the home of unconditional love, the home of the true light, the home of the divine flow, all names of God, where there is no ego, where there is no judgment, where it always respects free will, and where the power is unlimited. Let us bring more pure holy fire and more unlimited holy fire down through the realms, and through Vyapini, purifying it, through Sahasrara, purifying it, through Anya, purifying it, through Vishuddha, purifying it, and into Anahata. Combining this energy and purifying it. And let us ground this energy effectively and purify the lower chakras. Let us move this energy down through Manipura, purifying it, through Svadhisthana, purifying it, through Muladhara, purifying it, through Vasundhara, purifying it, growing roots down into Mother Earth, down, 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 deep into the heart of Gaia, wrapping these roots around the heart of Gaia, giving her a great big hug, and bringing back her grounded love, up through the root system, through Vasundhara, Muladhara, Svadhisthana, Manipura, and back into Anahata, our heart center. Combining this energy thoroughly. And let us turn over to our inner being without any conscious thought, to continue this divine flow effortlessly, naturally, and completely. Ad infinitum. Akonoro hukata arahasa chaka itananata arahakia anahata. And now on the out breath, with intention and focus, let us push this energy out of our heart center. Let us push this energy out of all of our chakras, out of our physical bodies, out of our auric field, our energetic field, and into every aspect of our awareness. In every way, and everywhere, and everywhen. And let us create in our mind's eye a chest of our creation. And let us put in this chest all of our anger, all of our worry, all of our fears, all of our doubts, our to-do list, our shopping list, our homework list, anything that might occupy our mind about tonight, this weekend, next week, or any time in the future. Anything that has already happened today or any time in the past. Let's put it all in there. Let us also put in all of our guilt, our shame, and our grief. Let us also ask our inner being to put in what it feels might distract us from our chanting, our breathing, this meditation, in our time with the energy. Excuse me. And let us close the lid on this chest. And let us set it aside. It shall be there for you at the end of meditation, if you so desire. We will start off with one Aum. We will chant Om Mani Padme Hum 108 times using the mala of joy. So Tukurya Shahanariyarata. The default track will let us know when we move up through the chakras. It will keep count. Using the mala of joy, Niyariya Chukoho, it'll let us know when we move up through the chakras and when we're on the last one. And at the end, we will close out again with one Aum. And a breath in for Aum. Aum. Starting off with Vasundhara, and a breath in to chant.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Sosokuno urhututa ahata. Shaheta atara.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Turo utanahatakahe. Shaya atanahatati. Sahirgatataha.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Hatita acharya rahata. Otoro orhona akatihi.
Om
Shoshohatoro
Mani
hokana.
Padme
Achihiryata
Hum.
anahataka. Haturo utanahataka heara. Ashkano
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Kashko noroto otura hasa. Kushuhukuro urhana atakahiata.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Achkahia anahatsiera. Koturo uhana atike ahrata.
Om
Utanahatati
Mani Padme
atuara
Hum.
shahia a aturo okna hatatati hita. Shaya hakatara hanahata.
Om
Atukoroto
Mani
utura
Padme
shashihia
Hum.
nahatakahai. Haturo okna hata ahiata. Hinahata
Om
arahatati
Mani
aha.
Padme
Shayaka
Hum.
anahatitaha. Arashahaka asanahatita. Chaya ha te arahataharu.
Om Mani
Utukorohota.
Padme Hum.
Hachihiriata hanaha. Hatoro okna hata arahi. Shosho onohota
Om
a.
Mani
Atikiriata
Padme
hana a.
Hum.
Haturo o chanahatakahe. Hutukahaya asanahasi.
Om Mani
Achukuhurota a.
Padme Hum.
Atahiniriataha. Moving up to Muladhara. Ututa
Om
ushana
Mani
hatakahe.
Padme
Shashahena
Hum.
atakarihisa. Chaihe kutoro husono ta arheta. Shasha
Om
anahasi.
Mani
Atukorata
Padme
arhisana.
Hum.
Atoro o kanahata ahi. Shaya katara hisanaha.
Om
Chodiano hotaka.
Mani Padme
Ashahana
Hum.
akahirta. Tuturo o hakanahirate. Shashakira hatarihi.
Om
Haya konohoro
Mani
hota.
Padme
Ashahana
Hum.
akahasi iti. Aturo uhana akiara. Haturo otora haka
Om
asahanahe.
Mani Padme
Atakuturo
Hum.
utana hatakashi. Shayheke tukurhata. Kaya kanaharia.
Om
Atukurhuta
Mani
ashahayaka.
Padme
Aturo uhunata
Hum.
titiria. Atukura ashahe. Kashana hatakiria.
Om
Turututa.
Mani
Aturo
Padme
uhuna atikir
Hum.
shahatate. Huturo unahakatatiria. Achkoahara. Kanahatara
Om
hashahe.
Mani
Huturo
Padme Hum.
urahana neriataha. Kashihia kaasane. Atura hashaya.
Om
Atakashihia
Mani Padme
kanahatatira.
Hum.
Kuchoro hotanaha. Atikiareata asanahatu. Huturo
Om
utanahatakashi.
Mani Padme
Atukashai.
Hum.
Atakanaharahe. Haturo ha kanahasia.
Om
Ichiariata
Mani
hanahakarihis.
Padme Hum.
Kushohukunoro hotoro hasha. Kocha atara heakata. Haturo
Om
uhuna
Mani
atihi.
Padme
Atakahara
Hum.
heataha. Isana Moving up to hatakaheacha.
Svarastana.
Hatukurata.
Om
Chihiarehana asahi.
Mani Padme
Haturo uhukuno
Hum.
utahareheshaya. Kashana hatakarihisa. Atukuroto a.
Om
Achihirtahana
Mani
heata.
Padme
Atuhuro
Hum.
okohosha. Atakeshi. Hasana atakiriata. Hiskana hata
Om
arihitaka.
Mani
Achukuroto
Padme
a.
Hum.
Haturu ushana hatakahe. Shayhaka asana hati. Shushuku
Om
uruhusana.
Mani
Aturo uchana
Padme
hatakaheta.
Hum.
Itoro ukuna hatata atahashia. Shayakana hasasi.
Om
Atukuro
Mani
hoshana
Padme
atakarihisuna.
Hum.
Atiti arahata atakashihisa. Nari hareka hasanotoro. Shayaka
Om
asana.
Mani
Yayaka
Padme
tatiriataha.
Hum.
Itoro ukuna. Shihasa akaya. Shashkana
Om
harahiasa.
Mani
Kotorohanata.
Padme Hum.
Ashihiaka asana hayata. Itara arhisana akeya. Shishana
Om
atakatura.
Mani
Kushahasua.
Padme
Atuutu
Hum.
udaharakahe. Kashana hata arahi. Kachi iriata
Om
hanataka.
Mani
Kuturu
Padme Hum.
utanahatiyaha. Katura achahaya. Askana hata arahasiya.
Om
Itiyata
Mani
ataraheta.
Padme Hum.
Kashahaya kutoro. Kuchanata arahisaha. Katutu
Om
urhanahataha.
Mani
Ashahana
Padme
akeya.
Hum.
Kashahake eotoro. Huturo utanahata hariata. Kashana
Om
hasaki.
Mani
Itiyataha.
Padme Hum.
Manahaka. Moving up to Manipura. Ututu
Om
Ushana
Mani
Hatakahe.
Padme
Saheka Anahasa.
Hum.
Atiare Ahaka Asahe. Hitoro O Shanahatakaha.
Om
Kashahanatita
Mani
Arahata.
Padme
Achahanata
Hum.
Harihisa. Achakohorota Otana. Itata Aharati. Shoyo
Om
Ohatoro
Mani Padme
Utanahatatira.
Hum.
Atakaheacha. Askanahatati Riataha. Haturo O
Om
Shanahataka.
Mani
Achahara
Padme
Hotita.
Hum.
Achahana Asahayaka. Haturo O Shanahatakaha.
Om
Kayakanahatatiri.
Mani
Achuhoroto
Padme
Otokana.
Hum.
Achahiasanahakeya. Haturo Utanahatakahe. Acharihataha.
Om Mani
Atukureta A.
Padme Hum.
Ashahanata Arikoto. Utatare Isanahatakahe.
Om
Ichahayataharnaha.
Mani
Ashohoronoroho.
Padme Hum.
Utatare Hashae. Hatitiarna Atakashehia.
Om
Tunanorohototashaha.
Mani Padme
Atukurota A.
Hum.
Nahasa Akea Chaharahata. Hutoto Usharahatara.
Om Mani
Itahanahatakariasa.
Padme Hum.
Achkohoroto A. Kashakanaharitaha. Hutoro O Kanahatatiri.
Om Mani
Ashahatiyaka.
Padme Hum.
Kunoto Urahasa Eketea. Achuro O Kanahatiraha.
Om
Atukurohota
Mani
Aranahasi.
Padme
Shayahutoro
Hum.
Hutona. Arshahaya Atarihita. Hutoro O Kanahatuturahata.
Om Mani
Shishiniata Ana.
Padme Hum.
Atukurohutodaha. Moving up to Anahata.
Om Mani Padme
Toro
Hum.
Atanasi. Arshana Asa Akatitiarea. Saaga.
Om Mani Padme
Horsana
Hum.
Atkiarata. Hisono Otokorata. Arvashahaya.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Hatuja Atiaraka. Hutora Ana Akasa. Arshana Aya.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Hatuja Ora Anata Atia. Arshana Akaya. Hachuko Orasa.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Hatukurgocha Anati area. Arshkono Otora.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Akatatiaria. Yitiaria ta Atanatia. Ashano Okora.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Atukusha Awa Atanata Ara Ashayata. Saya Kutora.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Atukurata. Asana Akaya Asha. So Kuchira.
Om Mani Padme
Achura
Hum.
no Tukonata Ariata. Hisana Atakariasa.
Om Mani Padme
Tukonata
Hum.
Ariasa. Ichata Arta Anaya. Shiata Aria.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Saya Anata Aria. Atukushaya. Anashia.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Moving up to Vishuddha.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Niriataro Hashihoko.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Isahanata Arhasi Ashahaya Tarahiata
Om
Nihariacha
Mani Padme Hum.
Ishahayaka Atarihisonoto Uruhusaya Kitiaria Nahatagaravasha
Om Mani Padme
Shashanati
Hum.
Uretatuko Pushana Hatarihisa Ayakatakuta Niriaria
Om
Chahatukunata
Mani Padme
Sasakana
Hum.
Hatakari Atukariata Arshana Asaka Isho Ora
Om
Hutuna
Mani
Hariarihata
Padme
Karahiriata
Hum.
Harihuta Harshanatara Karshia Kaasisiaria
Om
Haturu
Mani Padme Hum.
Hatkuarata Shahia Kaasanahia Turu Kuturu Unahatakariata
Om Mani
Hiskanahata
Padme
Arahisokohuru
Hum.
Ichikarataha Niryarakatitiria Huturu
Om
Utanahatakari
Mani
Shiaka
Padme
Arhana
Hum.
Eakato Hutaka Arhitaha Karashanahatakaheta Isha
Om
Sha'ana
Mani
Atkareti
Padme
Kurhana
Hum.
Atokoro Kashahaya Kasa Hisoso Utanahatakarieta
Om
Ishayaka
Mani
Asanaha
Padme
Atureata
Hum.
Arahanahasi Hishosho Urhana Akahea
Om
Atukorania
Mani
Rakashia
Padme
Anaha.
Hum.
Moving up to Anya.
Om
Tono
Mani
Tohorata
Padme
Arshi
Hum.
Sasa Nihira Hasahia Kachira Nahatakarihi Chayata
Om
Arahasohoro
Mani
Kuturu
Padme Hum.
Ushanahatakira Kunahatara Hasahe Shayakara Sahanihoro
Om
Achahata
Mani
Arahira
Padme Hum.
Achuhuturo Ushanahatukuraha Ichata Arhisuhura
Om
Shayakari
Mani
Arhinatuko
Padme Hum.
Kutur Utanahatitihia Shayaka Arhinata
Om
Chahakatukwarihata
Mani Padme
Suhuturu
Hum.
Ushanahaturaha Sha Asanahitiariha Kutanarwa Ashihiruhutu
Om Mani
Kurhana
Padme
Awakashi
Hum.
Kutunoro Utanahatakehi Sho Utunahotura
Om Mani
Kahiyanata
Padme
Arhasakahiso
Hum.
Sosono Utuhurhata Katitiarayana Hatura
Om
Shihiata
Mani
Ata
Padme
Arhisogaha
Hum.
Shahya Kuturaha Atkanahasiriataha Aturu
Om
Unahata
Mani
Ajihe
Padme Hum.
Anawata Arihi Ichkahariata Aranaku Utukwarabahayi
Om Mani Padme
Ishkanahatiriarata
Hum.
Atuara Arkanahitokrihi Shaiha Tarahiskonohorkoto
Om Mani
Niriarihaka
Padme
Iso Onoro
Hum.
Utanahiriata Kutiarahatara
Om Mani
Ishkanahatiriara
Padme
Nihiara
Hum.
Anha. Moving up to Sahasrara.
Om
Kuturu
Mani
Urhana
Padme
Atitira
Hum.
Kashiheana Tarihi Kachari Turu Utanahati Haturu
Om
Utanahatitiara
Mani Padme
Shashakinuriata
Hum.
Arhuta Kashahanaturaha Kashahanata Karihiti
Om
Shahituru
Mani Padme
Utanahaturea
Hum.
Atakarihititasa Yayakoturu Hutsana Aturihata
Om
Kunahata
Mani
Rahakanahatia
Padme Hum.
Kashihiso Utura Hasheata Natiare Chikohoro Utiari Hasisi
Om
Natiha
Mani
Suura
Padme Hum.
Uturiba Ashanahoto Ukashahea Na Sahaya Kachiraha
Om
Atuhutuhuru Hosa
Mani Padme
Yayakohanaraha
Hum.
Iskanahata Rita Atukura Tanahaya Shashia
Om
Huturu
Mani
Ushanahakoha
Padme
Katiti
Hum.
Ihianahatetiara Kuturu Ushanahatakihi Sasa
Om
Kahia Kahasana
Mani
Hatura
Padme
Kaya
Hum.
Kanaharahasa Arahashahea Soho Utanahatata Arahashea
Om Mani
Anahutura
Padme
Yakahashea
Hum.
Hakanahatitaha Arahishkanahatiriaraha Haturu
Om Mani
Ukanahata
Padme
Arihata
Hum.
Itiarihata Hatuata Ishkanahatirihata
Om
Kashkanahatari
Mani
Suhunahati
Padme
Uchoro
Hum.
Utanahatikariata Ishkanahataraha
Om Mani
Ichikaratitaharahati
Padme Hum.
Turhanaha Moving up to Vyapini.
Om
Hututu
Mani
Ushana
Padme
Hatatihira.
Hum.
Kunoto Uruhataha. Kashihi Kunare Hisaha. Hukuto
Om
Uhanahani.
Mani
Achahariata.
Padme Hum.
Kanahatakahieta. Haturo Ushana Hatudaha.
Om Mani Padme
Hayakanahata
Hum.
Karihitoro. Huturo Hutanahatiriata. Ishushono
Om
Oro
Mani
Hatakata Esa.
Padme Hum.
Kushohotora Hana Atakahiatata. Kotara Arhana Hayatuho.
Om
Ushaya
Mani
Hatanira
Padme
Hatatiria.
Hum.
Kashukonoro Hota. Arahaya Atura Hasanihiata. Itoro
Om
Hunata.
Mani
Ishaya
Padme
Akanahati
Hum.
Aria. Hatoto Unhake. Shaya Katara Hiso Utoro.
Om
Koshohukuna
Mani
Ha
Padme
Tiariatokohota.
Hum.
Ichoro Una Hatagahiata. Kunata Arahasaye.
Om
Kashahea
Mani
Kohasaha.
Padme Hum.
Hachukonoto Orohota. Hisoso Una Hatakarihetova. Iskanata
Om
Arietumoro
Mani
Ashanaheatakahe.
Padme Hum.
Kushkanahataraha. Itukorohotara Arshanaha. Ichoro
Om
Hotariare.
Mani Padme
Iso
Hum.
Sahakata Harihe Sohota. Achkoro ta Anahataki. Shaya Katakwaraha.
Om
Machahotor
Mani
Hahayaha.
Padme Hum.
Aturo U. Last one. Utura
Om
Ashanahahe.
Mani
Anahaya
Padme
Anahata.
Hum.
Inner breath in from Aum. Stay here for as long as you like. And spend as much time in the energy as you like. Maybe even pause the video. Kosha atakariatahata. And when you are ready, slowly begin to bring your awareness back to the here and now. Slowly deepen your breath. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe even invite in some gentle movements. And when you are ready, slowly open your eyes and welcome in the new now. 44 minutes. Water is life, my friends. Congratulations, you have completed day number 63. I wanted to say 67. Of Shine, Stargate Heart, Illuminate Your Natural Essence. I encourage you to journal. It's important. I encourage you to journal about your experience. Whatever came up for you, whether it's something that needs to be released or something that is exciting to explore. It is simply an invitation from your inner being. And by writing it down, and let us send as we invite and allow the holy fire to flow into and around any emergency that anyone is going through. In every way, and everywhere, and every way. Completely, effortlessly, naturally, for what they need, for what you need in this now. Whatever is urgent for you, aturo uro harshana atakiriatata. Sohuko urahanandiriata. And so it is. And thank you, God and the Holy Fire, for taking care of that. 45, which is 99. Endings and beginnings or rebirth. Whether you are transitioning from this life to the next or transitioning from this now to the new now, God, your angels and the Holy Fire are with you and love you no matter what. And they are shining with you, with your inner being, in its infinite light. Whatever it you want to decide is separate, your inner being's infinite light is infinite. And it's just as bright in the idea of separation as God's infinite light. And I know that sounds blasphemous for some people, but you exist. The all is the one and the one is the all. You are a part of God. God created you. God created only one thing, and that is the light, the true light, the holy fire, unconditional love. It's all the same thing. And God created everything in only one thing. And it is simply our free will that gets to interpret everything as we see it. Everything is here and now. What you give out to the universe is what you get back. As you see it, if you're seeing the contrast and you're putting out the contrast, that's what you're going to receive. If you see the true light and send it out, the true light, you will get back the true light. That is your free will that God and the Holy Fire fully respect and support. That is the whole idea behind unconditional love, that you, in your mind, can go out into every aspect of separation from God, and God still loves you. Because that is the ultimate respect. Because God knows that you are one with God. It is only you that perceive yourself as separate. Why, thank you. I did not mean to get on my soapbox or my pulpit. But all glory to God and to the Holy Fire. God lives in you. Whatever this idea of God that you have. It could be simply just the entire universe. It could be your infinite being. It could be your source within. It does not matter. Well, higher power, your higher self. It could just be the idea of unconditional love. That could be that you claim is God. That is this ultimate force in the universe. Whatever it is that you see it as, it lives inside of you. And that is what we are connecting to in this Shine series, subtly. And again, congratulations for completing day number 63. Thank you for sharing in my highest bliss. Ni hakatar arshanir toko shainan ni hakatar hesa ana akitirata, and make it a great day. Because why would you leave it up to anyone else? Nakatiyar hatakaya.